Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Now before we begin, there's a coupon code that I want all of you guys to use right now. All I want for winter is you. Please use this coupon code because this is going to give you 100 gems. I hope this is not a limited time FOMO coupon code or else you're gonna miss it for life. Alright, please use it ASAP. So I finally fully built my Ludmilla. Alright, I wouldn't say fully built, she's like 80% there, but you can see right now I've managed to get her up to a pretty good spot. She has full overload gears as you guys can see. Currently level 4 on the visor, but we got 4200. The substats is not too bad. We got critical damage here, max ammo capacity, hit rate, max ammo capacity, and you want to try to get a little bit of max ammo capacity, at least preferably with 2 max ammo capacity on this substat is going to be more than enough. Now let's talk a little bit about how to maximize her in this video. Now what's the best overload stats for her? Generally for damage dealer, you want to follow very strict rules. Attack percent is going to be the best one in the game. Alright, if you can get attack percent, that's the one that you want to go for. Followed by, in her case, it's going to be max ammo capacity and elemental damage dealt. So that's going to be something that you can consider. Hopefully these 3, if you get all 3 of these, it's going to be very good. Now if you can't get elemental damage dealt, critical rate or critical damage is going to be decent, but in most cases, as a water, you're probably going to use her against a lot of fire bosses, and elemental damage there is going to boost her damage significantly right there. So I do get asked this a lot. Bastion cube is going to be probably the best cube for her. Alright, so this is going to synergize with this particular skill. Priority for building her is going to be skill 1 and then burst skill, and then the second skill should be the last one if you're following that order, right? The skill 2 is the least priority because as you can see, it does additional damage against enemies with core. However, you're not going to be able to benefit from this all the time, so keep that in mind. So skill 1 and burst skill is going to be, I would say, on equal priority, followed by skill 2 last. Now let's talk about her potential damage. Alright, so as you can see, she does have this particular skill, activates when landing 16 normal attacks, reload 17 rounds of ammunition. This is currently at level 7. Now, there's a trick to improve her damage even more, and I'm going to show you guys in the boss today. The purpose of me showcasing Winter Ludmilla here is to give you guys a point of reference, alright, how she stands compared to a lot of other, the top 3 damage dealers in the game. So let's test this out against Blacksmith, although I do want you guys to keep in mind that my characters are not equally built, right? So they have different substats, they have different overload gears. It's always going to be a little bit of discrepancy here and there, but hopefully it's just going to give you guys an idea. I'm going to show you guys everything at the end, but first things first, Tia and Naga versus Blanc and Noir. Who is actually better? So look at this. I'm going to bring up testing here. We're going to try with Tia and Naga, you know, with this setup, and then we're going to try with Blanc and Noir. Probably just switch out Red Hood with Scarlet, so hopefully get a better idea, and then hopefully you guys can see the point of comparison. So let's go. First things first, I want you guys to notice one very important thing. Ludmilla do have an elemental advantage, so you want to aim right here in the middle of the core. If you hit everywhere else, right here you can see there's no core hit, but if you aim in the middle, the red dot in the middle, that's the exposed core for Blacksmith. So you can see the enemy have the core hit right there, so you guys gotta aim there in particular. So notice I'm just gonna keep shooting, I'm not gonna let go at all, and I want you guys to notice when is Ludmilla going to reload. Alright, so we're just gonna let everything go auto for the time being. Okay, so notice I'm reloading right now at about 2 minutes 30 seconds, right? Okay, so Ludmilla, she did have to reload right here. You know, going into the battle, she did have to reload with 2, you know, max ammo capacity and Bastion cube. My Bastion cube is not the highest level. She did have to reload once throughout in this particular battle, right? So this is using Tia and Naga. I want to bring up the damage comparison chart as well, so we get a better idea. So this is going to be our damage, 28 million versus 23 million, comparable to Scarlet. Definitely way more than Scarlet because we do burst twice. Now let's compare with Blanc and Noir. So right here we have a very similar team. Burst 1 is still little. Instead of Tia and Naga, we are taking out Blanc and Noir, right? And then we are still Winter Ludmilla and Scarlet is still there. It's just literally the same team comp. Now with Blanc and Noir, because you're going to get the benefit of increasing your ammo capacity, right, even more, Ludmilla don't have to worry about reloading as much. So I'm just going to keep shooting. Again, notice this entire battle, I'm just going to aim at the core. We're just going to do that. Hopefully I'm not really that good at aiming at this, but I'm not gonna let go at all. Alright, so just gonna keep doing this, and then we gotta start hitting all of these bullets. Okay, so there we go. So that's going to be the first phase with the first bullets. So this time, we did reload somewhere around here, 2 minutes 30 seconds earlier. But now, Ludmilla is able to shoot. Still, we are not, there's no need for us to reload at all. Still not reloading, still not reloading. And second rotation comes in. So Blanc and Noir gives Ludmilla the ability to not reload at all. You're not wasting any of your time reloading, therefore you do not have any DPS loss. But what about the damage? Let's have a look. Now, as you can see, it's not going to be a fair point of comparison, but what's the most important thing is the time, right? With the timer, because we are able to do more damage by default, so that means we are finishing with Blanc and Noir, we are finishing off Blacksmith in 1 second less. Now, Ludmilla, you can see, she does 28 million here with Naga, but with Blanc and Noir, we only do 27 million. But that's also going to be because Noir is doing a lot of damage right here, right? Noir does way more than Naga in this case, right? Whereas for Tia and Blanc, they do about the same damage. As you can see, 2.4 and then she is 2.6. But yeah, the difference is going to be mostly, in this case, Noir is taking away the damage from the other members. So Blanc and Noir overall is going to be the better character to pair with Ludmilla. It does give her access to unlimited ammo, so therefore you don't have to reload at all. And I was able to do this with only 2 max ammo capacity overload stats. Now with that out of the way, let's compare Ludmilla with some of the best Pilgrims available right now. So we just did a comparison with Scarlet, and you can see Ludmilla is doing way more than Scarlet. 27 million versus 19 million. So what about something like Bologna? So let's give that a try. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing. Hopefully we just try to aim at the core. Now to be fair, the AI is not really hitting the core while my character Ludmilla is doing so. And also we do have the advantage in terms of the elemental advantage. Bologna is fire, whereas Ludmilla is water. So we are able to get that as a benefit. However, Ludmilla is slightly less built. The overload gears is not complete compared to Modenia's one. So my Ludmilla is still going to be slightly lacking when we talk about skill, right? Because she's 777, while most of my Pilgrims are like 10-10-10, which I'm going to show you guys later on. As you can see, we're almost done. Just aim at the core, aim in the middle. So let's jump into the damage comparison and let's have a look. Now this is pretty impressive damage if you ask me personally, because my Modena is, I believe, skill 999 while Ludmilla is 777. That's also something to consider, but you can tell from the power level difference, Modena do have a higher power level difference. What about the strongest Pilgrim in the game right now, aka Red Hood? I'm sure you guys are aware, lots of you guys rerolled for her. Is she going to be able to stand toe to toe with Ludmilla? So with Red Hood, I have confidence that she will be able to do more damage. I could be wrong, but let's see, let's find out. Because a Red Hood has a very high burst potential as well, right? So the bullets are going there, gotta get rid of them fast, okay. Unlimited ammo, so let's fire that. By the way, my Bastion Cube, in case you guys are wondering, is level 6. I believe at level 7 you get to unlock the next level. Oh, look at that. This is definitely way stronger. So Red Hood burst is... yeah, we were able to do this in 2 bursts, right? 2 full bursts. So Red Hood burst once, Ludmilla burst once. So this should be able to prove... show a little bit of a different result right here. Look at this. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so Red Hood is superior in this particular case for this particular boss, as you can see. Still, nothing surprising here because Red Hood is the strongest character in the game. But you can see Ludmilla is not that far behind either. Now again, this is all pretty much in line with what I expect out from Ludmilla. She's going to be very, very strong against bosses, on par with Red Hood for sure. Scarlet and Molania is still going to be better throughout in the story. If you're looking for a character to hopefully try to push you in the campaign, you should consider getting Scarlet and Ludmilla still, right? So let's show you guys my build comparing to everyone else. So first up we have Scarlet. As you can see, Scarlet is this is my my stats on all the overload gears, right? We are definitely more complete here. My skill is 10-10-10 on Scarlet. Red Hood is also 10-10-10 and definitely way more stacked equipment for sure. Modernia is going to be right here, as you can see. She is pretty stacked as well, right, in terms of the gears. She is 999 though, as opposed to 10-10 from both Scarlet and Red Hood. And last but not least, Winter Ludmilla is at, 777 with Bastion Cube. So overall, I definitely think she can compete with Scarlet, Modernia and Red Hood if the damage condition is being met. If the boss have an exposed core or some sort of core for you to be able to fire away, she will be able to do a lot of damage. So the damage ceiling, the damage potential is really high up there. You do need Blanc and Noir to be able to generate the consistent increased ammo so that she doesn't reload at all throughout in the battle. So that's going to be something that is going to be a little bit strict for some players, depending. But my final verdict is, I think she's going to be worth pulling, at least for one copy. If you're new, try to get at least one copy because she is a limited character, and since she is going to be pretty strong moving forward, I wouldn't want any players to miss out on her. Probably going to be the best water damage dealer in a long time. So hopefully she doesn't get power crap anytime soon. With that being said, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like and let me know what you guys think of Ludmilla Winter Owner. Have a nice day. Goodbye.